A few points to remind you. The Cyprus issue is not an issue of occupation. The Greek Cypriots started dividing the island in 1963. The legitimate intervention in 1974 was carried out to stop the irredentist Greek Cypriot terrorists' ethnic cleansing attempts against the Turkish Cypriots. There have been no incidents since the peace operation. A lasting solution has been blocked by the Greek Cypriots, just as they rejected the UN Annan plan in 2004 and left peace talks in Crans-Montana in 2017. Since the threat against the existence of the Turkish Cypriots continue, Turkish armed forces are still on the island to protect them under the framework of the 1960 treaties as guarantor power. The final note, Turkey is always in favor of solving all the problems through dialogue. Thank you.
Is Geάδη from the European Parliament.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What Mr. Akar said is unacceptable. Let's learn a little bit about foreign policy and international law. Turkey's invasion of Cyprus was illegal. No country has the right to invade and occupy another country. Of course, perhaps in Turkey's language, the words democracy and Europe are translated as genocide of the Armenians, of Greek of the Pondus and Greek Cypriots, or by financing of Islamic radical terrorist organization in the Middle East. The words spoken by Mr. Akar are the best proof that a state that has no understanding of international law, a state with a criminal record, has no place in Europe, either as a member, either as a partner.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The EU's initiatives to address the current challenges remain fragmented and insufficient. While applying a range of the sanction packages, the EU spent €22 billion on Russian oil and gas, while providing the €19 billion financial aid to Ukraine in 2024. One of the major initiatives is the Rearm Europe, which aims to invest €800 billion in the European defense industry. Interestingly, according to a recent survey in a European country, 59% of the respondents stated that they would probably or definitely not defend their homeland in case of an attack. Only 16% expressed a firm willingness to take up arms. Similar trends have been observed elsewhere across Europe. Therefore, the matter is whether you can find people who are willing and equipped to use what you produce. A final note, a Greek Cypriot colleague has used this conference for hate speech against Turkey, against my country. We have always answered all allegations, but not the false, repeated, hateful, and the irrelevant ones, distorting historic facts and undermining the unity of the EU. Remember, dialogue is essential. Thank you, and thank you, Danish Parliament.
Now we will close the list for requests, but first I will give the word to Gheadhi from the European Parliament.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I want to respond to what Mr. Akar said in his last intervention. Is not a member state of European Parliament who is undermining European unity, but a state that believes it can impose by force of arms, such as Turkey. I would like to send a message to Mr. Akar. If you want to become a European member state, then you must respect European Union and not threat Armenia, Israel, Egypt and Greece with war. You cannot have a place in Europe as long as the occupation continues, as long as the Turkey does not recognize Republic of Cyprus, a member state of European Union, as long as you do not tell us where is the missing person are.